on that note, we're live on Twitch. Wow. It gets closer and closer to the countdown each time. I love it. But yeah, we are live with some caffeinated arcade, streaming adventures in Alainn, and I have a lovely group of players here with me. Um, they're just awesome and sometimes terrifying. Yeah, it's interesting sometimes.
I'm not familiar with this group. Where is this awesome group you're talking about?
I'm not sure.
No, yeah, this is the group that talks about butts all day.
The fannies.
Amongst other
Haha.
things.
Alright.
And goo. Don't forget the goo. We like a lot of goo.
Yeah, it's an interesting time. Well, I only have one announcement before we jump into the recap. And that's actually that we are running a one-shot on the server on Sunday. It's not going to be streamed, it's just in the Discord. But we have 3 players right now, and if you want to be a part of it, come jump in the Caffeinated Arcade Discord. We could probably take 1 or 2 more players, and it should be a lot of fun. But, yeah, jumping to the recap from last week. Last week, the Fannies arrived at Crestbourne via teleportation that led them directly to a more risque portion of the bookstore. They talked with people they haven't seen in weeks, including Mel, who's the princess of the Bellerose dynasty, who sought refuge in Crestbourne. And they also caught up with the Archmage, and told her about the relic they found. She informed them of the conflict between the Alliance and the Bellerose dynasty, and things weren't exactly looking good, as the dynasty was accusing Crestbourne of causing both the king and Mel's disappearance. The Fannies also caught up with the Devil in the Sheets Thieves Guild, and learned from an Earth Genasi named Cobble, Stone, that the Mask Requiem and Palumbrock would be an invaluable resource to them if they ever found themselves on the dynasty side of things. And last we left off, the party was looking to possibly make the journey into enemy territory. They were still kind of deciding, but after doing some being in Crestbourne and having some fun on the town. And that's where we left off.
You forgot that Tom found out that his girlfriend was actually seeing Earth Nazi and somebody else while he was gone.
Yeah.
You know, if that had not made it to the recap, I would have been totally fine.
Poor
I
Tom.
remembered from last week.
I mean, as soon as you started saying Tom found out that his girlfriend, I thought it was going to go a very different direction.
Oh.
No,
Mom,
she's not,
no!
she's not pregnant. I'm pretty sure that.
At least he has good deniability at this point.
How do you roll for pregnancy in D&D?
To be fair, I'm pretty sure with all the low blows that Tom has suffered, I'm pretty sure he's still right about it.
Is it
I used to love a
Constitution?
good low blow.
What,
get a low
halflings,
blow.
dwarves, gnomes?
Whatever.
Oh man.
My friends suck.
Indeed, we do.
Anyway, yes, we were gonna go drink myself silly because I'm sad that I'm single.
Where are you guys going
Meanwhile,
to
I flirted with every NPC in the campaign, but whatever.
Sad, single, and ready to mingle.
Like the most depressing profile tagline ever.
Actually, that would be sad, single, and desperate to mingle.
What's the average age for a tiefling? Like lifespan?
Six
That's
as
I'm
humans.
not
like
sure.
It's probably the same as humans, right?
a long time.
I mean, surely it
same with
depends on how many husbands catch you with their wives.
Yeah,
That's
right.
it.
So, but
And how much of that demon blood you have mixed in? If you have a
but-
lot of the demon blood mixed in, I'm sure you have a much longer lifespan than if you only got like one drop.
Well, I have some dragon blood too from my dad because he's dragonborn.
Oh, well, what do you say? It does say here tieflings mature the same rate as humans, but live a few years longer. So,
Sweet.
however long a few is.
All right, then I'm in my 30s.
I'm old.
Should I be in my 20s? I feel like I've been around.
All
That's fine.
D&D characters are in their 20s.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
rule.
Derek's in his 120s.
Except for Derek.
Oh, that's weird.
If he was in his
I'm-
20s, he wouldn't be allowed out of the nursery yet. He'd still be like playing with the stone dummy and like the stone stacky blocks and everything.
There's no problem. I will not right out of the nursery until they're at least 100 plus.
What do you think? 1d20 plus 10? I'm 27.
Nice. I just love
I'll send
how that could have gone any direction.
Any direction.
You could be
Yep.
11,
And I got-
technically.
I could have been.
Yes, that would have changed this
Somehow-
campaign so much.
Let's just say that, but,
Nightingale.
like suddenly that changed the whole image about your character flirting with the headmaster.
I mean, it sets the search.
Oh.
It also sets his search for mum and dad into a whole different light as well. We'd basically be playing D&D Home Alone.
It becomes more sad.
Oh, God, would that make us his foster?
And then we
Would that
would
make
have
us his
to
foster parents?
Yeah.
I didn't roll a 1 and get an 11, okay? I rolled a 17 and added 10. I'm 27.
It's okay, Tommy. Daddy's here.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh.
my dad is a dragonborn bard. A dragon bard.
I can be whatever you want me to be.
So, were you guys gonna go
Yeah,
drink
we
or
have Christmas
I need a drink. I need a drink.
or go shopping? I'm trying to remember. Oh, speaking of shopping, Derek, you weren't here last time, but the party got a pretty sizable amount of gold.
Lovely.
Let me see if I can find that number.
Did we?
Like it was
We
350.
weren't supposed to tell him that. We were going to divide it up amongst ourselves.
I think you're right. I think it was like 350 each, but I'll look back through real quick. Continue.
So we met up with Abacus, and we're gonna go drink myself silly because I'm very unhappy. It was 362 gold
This
each.
is bad. I don't remember if I added this. How much? Out of curiosity,
I
how?
must have because I 372. So yes,
Just to
362. Found it.
yeah.
just to make sure, like how much gold are you guys on? And like, are rich? Are we like talking 4 to 500? Or are we talking like higher than that?
Wait, what?
That's how much gold you are on? You're on like?
Oh,
just
like
rough-
currently?
Yeah, just like roughly. Just like, are we talking 400, 500, 1,000?
368 and 4 platinum.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
So
at
I am.
372.
Okay, good. So yes, I am. I did.
No
Why
one
did
is
I-
surprised that the cleric has all the money. Church robs you blind.
I only have 461.
Yeah.
95 silver.
But the new number was 362 for each of you, so that will be
Lovely, thank you.
what you add.
Oh yeah.
Good.
How long were my blades going to take to get enchanted?
You actually haven't stopped by that store yet,
Oh,
But-
okay.
you totally can.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I'm getting my. I guess my 3 times hit points are probably gone by now.
So that brings the question, are you guys going shopping first or are you going drinking first? Important questions.
Abacus and I
It
are
is
gonna
a
drink
very
myself silly.
important
Okay. So you and Abacus head to the bar.
Yes.
What about the
Yes.
rest of you?
I
Don't
wanna
up
see
meet
if
up with
everyone
Nightingale
wants
without me.
to-
After you, Derek. What are you gonna be doing?
Derek is going to go celebrating with Tom, probably. Or commiserating.
Miserating.
In that case, Sunil is going to hang out with Ryland.
Okay,
Yeah.
splitting the party. I love it. So let's start with Rylan and Sunevi. So go ahead and one of you make an investigation check. We'll give advantage though, just since you have been here before. Trying to find some stores. Well, actually, I should ask, what are you looking for exactly?
I was looking for like a weaponsmith or an enchanter
Okay.
because I was hoping to get my short sword, well, which sword I like the cards, enchanted.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her guidance.
Perfect. Yeah, so you have advantage and guidance on your investigation.
Woo.
Ooh. That's already pretty good without the guidance. So we'll say easy enough. You find, actually, let me open up this document real quick. You find a store that I think Derek and Tom have been to before. But it's called, let me find it real quick. There we go. Eldar's Magical Items. And it almost looks like a toy or like joke shop in the front part of it. So you see a bunch of like arcane firecrackers. There's like an interesting like Jack-in-the-Box sort of situation. And you see Eldar, who's an older gnome, coming to the front. And he just says, "Oh, what can I help you with? We just had a new shipment in today of an immovable rod, if you're interested." And then he looks up and sees Sunevi and says, "Oh, you're the new civilian representative. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And yours," and he very eagerly shakes both of your hands.
Thank you.
Where's the mustache?
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that up with my secretary. They got that wrong.
Oh, no matter.
You think that might have been a joke added?
Yeah.
I was wondering, and she steps back to make sure it's clear, and she goes, "Can you enchant these?" And she like extends her blades.
Oh, that's rather intense. Well, normally, and he kind of looks around, he just says, normally this shop is more in the gimmicky and joke sort of magic, but given that you're a politician, and I've heard about your group a little bit, so we'll invite you into a special circle. And he closes the front door of the shop and flips the sign over to where it's closed.
Roll for initiative.
And then he just
I'm
says,
about to say, I've seen this movie before.
and he just says, "Follow me." And then ends up guiding you guys towards the back.
I'm starting to wonder if everybody in this town has a secret back room for other business.
Of course they do.
Of course they do. What was I thinking?
So you see that there are a lot more items that seem how do I put this? Just a lot more useful. There are several blades and weapons already like hanging around the walls. You also see like basically a short clothing rack with a couple different cloaks on it. And let me see what else you see real quick. Then you also see various like amulets and a couple. It's mainly enchanted weaponry that he has in the back here.
All the pretty things are back here.
Yes. And yeah, being you has its advantages in this town. We're not really
Yeah.
supposed to show this stuff to the general public.
Why not?
Well, the Academy tries to keep eyes on magic, especially things that could cause harm within the city. Especially after the war.
I see. But they know this exists, or
Oh, yes. It's really not hard to obtain these items. Usually you just need a letter of recommendation from the Academy.
I see. So
So
they
the
want to.
Academy just turns a blind eye to a lot of
Oh, absolutely.
So they
That's
just want to be in the
politics.
know of. They just want to be in the know of who gets what and why.
Yes.
Mhm.
I see.
Oligarchy's at its best.
But I can give you the pricing of the items I have, or if you're looking for something custom, we can discuss that too.
Well, first let's see what you've got, and then I'll ask specifically about custom.
Perfect. So you're looking in the enchanted weapons. Well, I can show you one thing I just got in recently that um, he kind of looks you over and just says, you might enjoy. So he pulls out a long blade that almost looks like it's made of gemstones that are clear and it's very shiny. It's almost radiating this sort of glow. And he just says, as the properties of a normal longsword, except you can actually add a little bit of extra flair to your attacks. And that's DM code for extra radiant damage on your attacks.
Okay.
It's called a crystal blade. I could part with this for about 500 gold pieces. Another thing I have a javelin of lightning. This will be about 300 gold pieces, and it helps if you're limited to more melee attacks if you need to reach something a little bit further. And then I have a variety of +1 weapons already here. I have battle axes, I have long swords, I have short swords, rapiers, you name it. The cost will just depend on the size of the weapon, of course.
Do you have a +1 rock?
+1 rock. No. I don't believe so. If you want me to enchant a rock, I probably can, but if you lose it, that would be unfortunate.
I mean, I suppose a rock enchanter with a permanent life spell wouldn't be too bad, but well.
Oh, what about your amulets? Amulets, what were they?
Oh, this one is a little bit more on the expensive side, but it could be very helpful. I have an amulet of health here. This one runs 800 gold pieces, but it has a lot of uses. It increases your durability, and DM code it also increases your constitution.
Okay. Well, we headed to the. Oh no, we had decided we were heading to free the prisoners first, not the Frostland. so we don't have to look for heavy cloaks yet. Right?
I don't know. I don't think we actually agreed where we're heading next.
Oh.
I think it
I
was
know the answer.
discussed, but
I know the answer, but I am not there to tell you.
You know a answer.
I know the answer. This group's
Ah.
called the Fannies.
I also know that hasn't been discussed with Derek yet either, so.
Oh.
Well, it was discussed in front of Derek.
It's fine.
So
It's not his fault that he's got a bad memory.
I have a terrible memory, and the only reason I remember half of anything is because I write it down. I take notes during the whole session, so
Oh,
that's
that's
the only
cool.
reason I remember anything. I keep a little window open so I can. Only reason I have any idea what's happened.
That is amazing. DMs hate me because I never write any notes whatsoever. And I have the memory of a squirrel.
I have a memory like a steel trap. It's just all rusted through.
That's amazing.
How much would it be to enchant my current blade?
If you want your current blades enchanted, I would say, you're looking for just a +1 weapon type deal?
I'm probably, yeah. I don't think I'm still just a lowly adventurer. I don't have too much disposable income yet. So.
Come on now, Ryland. You can spoil yourself a little.
Well, I'd love to have like one doing lightning and like one doing like water, so I could like douse them with water and then like electrocute them. But I'll have to wait for something like that.
Interesting.
Like that would be super duper cool. But
so something a little on the cheaper side, I take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not quite ready to like go all out like that.
I mean, how much would a lightning enchantment cost?
So let me consult something real quick. Because I think I know the answer to this.
More than I have, probably. Free to a good home because you're a politician.
Gail says it's free.
So, he says, well, imbuing weapons with elements isn't exactly my forte, but if you're ever up north, in the kingdom of Akristan, actually the dwarves there specialize in taking certain gemstones and creating elemental type powers inside weapons.
Ooh, okay. So, and if I have a particular gemstone handy, it would be help reduce the cost on that one.
Oh, I would wager so.
Okay.
But
so,
again, that's more of a kingdom of Akristan.
Well, I might find myself up there in the near future.
But what I can do, take a look at. Well, I showed you my 2 specialties right now. I have the crystal blade in, and the javelin, lightning javelin, is actually from the kingdom up north as well. If you're interested in that, I could part with that for 300 gold pieces. But if you're looking for something a little bit more simple, I could do a battle axe for about, let's say, 150 because of the size. Sorry, I meant great axe. But then if you wanted to do short swords, maybe 100 gold apiece if you're doing 2 of them.
Just to get a +1 in each?
Yes, so it would be 100 per sword. Or, if you go with the great axe, it would be 150.
And once it has one enchantment, can you put another enchantment on it?
Um, I would say so if one already has an enchantment.
So if I enchant it to like a +1, if then I find myself in the Northern Kingdom, I might be able to get an elemental charge to it as well.
Absolutely. I wouldn't see why not, but the other thing is, and he holds up the two blades he was mentioning. These are, I notice you have the arm blades that come out of the bracers, but these are separate. But if you want me to enchant your blades, I could do that as well, whichever you prefer. But these two are already finished.
So it's 100 for the +1s, for each of the +1s.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have it separate anyway. Okay, so I guess I'll take the 2 +1 short swords.
Okay, perfect.
And then keep my arm blades as they are.
Okay.
Regular.
That sounds
Just
perfect.
in case I can't actually enchant on something that's already enchanted, because I'm not sure if once there's a seal on it, if you can do that or not. I don't remember.
Check the small print.
I have to check that one just in case.
And the store owner just says, yes, I wouldn't see why not, but again, that's something I would check up with if you're up north, just because they specialize in that craft.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can interest you in? I also have healing potions here, if I didn't mention that.
Healing potions, that's all. I have one. How much? Oh, I'm kind of. How much are your healing potions?
Well,
Yeah.
you took
Not
a...
to
Go ahead.
take offense, Rylan, but you're kind of talking to a walking healing potion.
Oh, I am. Well, you are, and I cast healing as well, so we do have some good healing, so we're okay with the healing. But, just in case you fell down, we wanted to make sure that you got back up too.
Oh please, if I go down, it'll be long after you guys do.
True. I have an unfortunate habit of forgetting some stuff when I charge it. Okay.
Okay. And then the shop owner says, is there anything I can interest you in, Lizard Man?
What are these cloaks?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So, I have... This is actually from the Kingdom of Nuova, but they're cloaks of elven kind.
Oh, so only for elves, I take it.
It makes you a little more stealthy, but anyone can wear it.
And are they called a cloak of elven kind if everyone can wear it?
They're
The elves
made
make
by
them.
elves.
Or they're made of elves.
Oh, that's so rough.
Oh, I would hope not.
Oh, wow.
But I could part with
yes,
this for...
the ancient art of tanning.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh boy.
The shop owner just says, I could part with this for 450 gold pieces.
I mean, what does it do?
It makes you more stealthy. It also camouflages you.
Stealth isn't really my forte. Well, I will, however, be taking that javelin.
Oh, the javelin, of course. That will be 300 gold pieces.
Just take that up to my secretary and she'll I'll you on through.
Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Does the people representative get a benefits? I mean, I suppose I could put in a very nice word for you with the academy. I have I have a feeling the headmaster has a soft spot for me.
Make a persuasion check.
Boy, I'm I'm not good at these. Don't mind, I'm quite decent at these.
Ooh. Well, why don't we do this? I'll throw in a complimentary healing potion.
Allowed.
Okay. So you take the javelin and the healing potion.
For 300 gold, was it? Or
Yes.
was it 350?
It was 300.
Not gold or something. Javelin of lightning. Like these things. That's
Yeah.
fun.
They're a good time. Can I help you with anything else?
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and open my shop back up, and you notice he locks the back room where you saw all the good items.
Fun
And
stuff, yeah.
yeah, all the fun stuff. And says, "It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for your business."
And you too.
And you as well. Have a great day.
You too. And you head back out.
Christian, what kind of healing potion is it?
It is just a standard healing potion.
Alainn. Back.
So you head out. The shop is fairly close to the academy, and then Derek and Tom, you're heading towards Governor's Square. So you'll probably arrive about I would say maybe a half hour before the rest of your party, since they went to do some shopping. But you said you were going to the Hollow Heart, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I think Abacus is with you, actually, because he
Yes.
agreed to go drinking with you guys.
Because I want his wings to cry on.
Yeah. So, a dwarf, a tiefling, and an Alainn cleric.
Walk into a bar.
Yeah, literally walk into a bar.
Flap. Derek,
Yeah.
you have to flap your arms.
I was going to say, there's you two flying and me just walking along, begrudgingly flapping
Yeah.
my hands like, yeah, laugh it up.
Abacus tries to lift you out of pity, but then his weak cleric arms are like, oh, never mind. So then you make your way to the Hollow Heart, which this is the very rich part of Crestbourne. So there's fountains and some nice floral bouquets everywhere, and you come to the Hollow Heart.